Quick, Batgirl. Untie us before it's too late.
It's already too late. I've worked for you a long time, and I'm paid less than Robin. Same job, same employer means equal pay for men and women.
No time for jokes, Batgirl.
Hold up.
What's going on, guys? Turk back with a brand new video. Now today we have NPL Week 8 versus Ace of Base 99, coach of the Anaheim Altarias. Make sure before the video starts, check out Ace's channel. His link is down below, along with everyone in the NPL. Subscribe to all of them. They're all great content creators. And also, if you wanna be my fan, you know, join the fan server and be my fan, and we could talk. We could become best friends, you know. And I'd really appreciate it if you do that. But other than that, Ace is a good guy. But other than that, you know, Ace is a good player. He's actually at the top of our conference right now. So this match actually means a lot, because if I could beat him by enough differential, I could knock him down a ton, and while also passing Fallop or Paul, who is like right above me currently. So if I could beat him by like a good amount of differential, and like, or just beat him in general. I mean, beating him by a like good differential would be nice, but a win is a win nevertheless. But let's just go through my team quickly, and then I'll tell you what his mons can do. I have Tapu Fini, Latias with Z, Mega Pinsir, Dugtrio, Savali, Superior, Swampert, Magnezone, Houndoom, Linoon, and Garbodor. Now his team, he has a Mega Latios. Now Mega Latios in this matchup can honestly just run 3 attacks Roost, because like Energy Ball, like Dragon Move, and then like Earthquake or HP Fire hits my entire team for like decent damage, because Latios is no joke. Like, it has a lot of special attack. Like, it doesn't need a Calm Mind. It could also be Calm Mind 3 attacks, which is also very threatening. Yeah, it could also be Defog, but then it's missing a coverage move, which I would expect to be HP Fire. So then it can't hit Magnezone or a potential Savali Steel, which is nice. Next he has Azumarill. Azumarill was a huge threat to my like draft, because like it sets up on like a lot of stuff. Like it could set up on Dougie, Savali, Swampert. Like it could, like Houndoom. It could like set up on Houndoom pretty well. It's like Sludge Bomb won't kill. Linoon and Garbodor it can't set up on, but like even like not even a belly jump set, like a bandit set would have been like horrible to face as well, because my only steel type, or my only fairy resist on this draft is a Magnezone. I could run Savali to resist fairy, like Play Rough, but then I'm like very weak to Waterfall, which really sucks. So yeah, just that, and because of its bulk, I really can't kill it with anything. So Azumarill is a huge threat. He didn't bring it though. We'll get into that later. Lucario is always a threat, but against my matchup, like I didn't think he would bring it, because he can't really set up on anything. Houndoom he can't set up on, like Swampert, Earthquake can't set up on. My Savali can pack a coverage move, and easily he won't be able to set up on me. Pinsir, he obviously can't set up on Pinsir. Tapu Fini, he can't. He could set up on Tapu Fini, but Moonblast or Nature's Madness and then Haze, like he has to worry about that. And then Latias, he like it can't even kill Latias with a E speed, a +2 E speed. Even Adamant Life Orb can't kill, and I could bop that thing with the move I'm bringing. Next he has Crocodile. Crocodile actually is pretty good for the Intimidate, Rocks. You know, Earthquake and Knockoff pretty much hit my entire team. It could also switch into Pinsir and like kill me with like a Rock Slide or something like that. Pursuit Trap my Lottie, stuff like that. It's a pretty decent threat. Not the biggest threat in the world, but next he has Tangrowth. Tangrowth can just run like Assault Vest to take hits better from Feeney and take on an offensive Swampert, which I've brought in the past a lot, and also for Superior and Magnezone, two of the mons I didn't bring, so Assault Vest Tangrowth isn't really that big of an issue this matchup. So next he has Darm. Darm really is pretty bad this game. I have a Swampert and I have a Feeney, so like Darm in this matchup can't really do much. It could like do some weird stuff like Zen mode or like Toxic the Swampert, but like Feeney is a hard wall like every time to it, and it also gets taunt. So if I'm not packing stuff like Surf, it could taunt me, and it'll be an issue. But other than that, can't really do much. Maybe does Darm get taunt? I'll have to check after this game, but I don't know if Darm gets taunt. I'm pretty sure it does. But next is Thundurus T with a Z. So this is also a very huge threat. So just threats on threats in this matchup. Like Ace drafted a very good team, and his matchup versus me is like pretty decent as well. So that's not to say that I didn't try to win this game. Like I definitely tried to win in my best to win this game because it's a really important game. All my games, like from now until like the end of the season, which is in like 2 weeks from now, is extremely important. Like I have to win out and pretty much to make playoffs. But anyways, that's besides the point. Thundurus T with the Z, just agility, 3 attacks, can put in a huge amount of work. Even Nasty Pluck can break down stuff, but because like the only mon that outspeeds it is my Latias, so I'm pressured. Like Latias is pressured to deal with a Thundy, and if he like has Pursuit Crook, I'm kind of screwed, to be honest. My Pinsir could outspeed Thundy, but I'm actually not running Jolly Pinsir. I'm actually adamant because like I don't know. I'm pretty sure I was adamant to get like to do the most amount of damage to Metagrow XXX, you know, and to do the most amount of damage to Azumarill with Quick Attack, and pretty much pick off stuff better with the Adamant Quick Attack. But next he has Sneasel. Sneasel, I didn't really expect Sneasel to come. With the 6 he brought, I honestly expected Azumarill over Sneasel, but Sneasel did come. It could Pursuit Trap my Lottie. Both of these Dark types came, so I couldn't bring a Stored Power Set on my Lottie, which I was planning on bringing. But I didn't bring it. Spoilers, but you know, Sneasel can't really. I sort of wall it with a Feeney if I was Kebia Berry, but I'm not, because I didn't really expect it to come. Savali can wall it like 9 times out of 10 walls it, and Swampert can deal with it, and also Houndoom can deal with it if it's not low kick, which I expect it to be Poison Jab, or like no priority or something like that. I don't know. Next is Golbat. Golbat can surprisingly eat hits from a lot of stuff. Like it can eat hits from Houndoom and like hurt it back with a Brave Bird pretty well. So I can't even set up. Pinsir, I do have knockoff on Pinsir, so Golbat's not doing much. And yeah, just a general defogger. Next, he has a Metagross. Now this is like his best response to Pinsir. He could be Shuka Berry for the EQ, but I see right through those tricks, you know? You feel me? But let's just go really quickly over my team. I have a Sash Houndoom, pretty much there to revenge Thundy. Has Thundy and Lottie. It has Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch there, so I could get pretty much. I think I could kill with Fire Blast plus Sucker Punch on a Thundy, so that's nice. Revenges Lucario as well. Revenges Azu with the Sludge Bomb does a good amount of damage. And yeah, next I have just a Fizz Def Swampert. I've been bringing offensive Swampert, so like Fizz Def is nice. Toxic, Waterfall, Earthquake, and Stealth Rocks. In hindsight, I should have brought Ice Punch for the Lottie, because this set is walled by Lottie, except for Toxic. But like, I don't really want a Toxic Latias because I have a Savali. Speaking of Savali, it's right there. I have a Savali with Thunder Wave, because I really need to Thunder Wave the Lottie, because then Pinsir could just kill it with a return if I get some damage off on that. Has Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, so Bolt Beam and Parting Shot. Bolt Beam just hits his entire team decently hard. And it's a Steel type, so it's a good switch into a Metagross, to Lottie, to Sneasel in general. I had Savali Poison for the Luke, but then I realized like Luke wasn't that probable to come because like he really can't set up on anything. I just bop that thing. Next I have 4 attacks, Adamant Pincer, with knockoff Stone Edge, because knockoff was nice for Golbat. It was also nice for Metagross in case he was Shuka, which I 100% think he's Shuka. It's better than Earthquake. I didn't really need Earthquake. Stone Edge is for the Thunderous, so he can't, what's it called? Like, so he can't set up, or he can't switch into Thunders, maybe if he thinks he could take a return or something like that. Next, just standard defensive, sort of speedy, Feeny, Nature's Madness, and I can't remember the other moves. I know I have Defog on it, but I can't remember the other moves. Probably Haze. Yeah, Haze, Nature's Madness, Defog, and like Moonblast or Surf. But yeah, just with leftovers. And next, we have my Psychium Z Lottie. This is nice for Azu in case he's Belly Drum and my Feeny goes down. I could Psychium Z it, do a ton of damage, and his Aqua Jet won't do anything to me. And then Play Rough will kill me, but like I'll get a Psychium Z off. So that's nice. It also has Ice Beam for the Crook and Calm Mind and Roost. So let's just hop right into the battle. I lead Feeny because it's like a really good lead, unless he leads Thundurus, which I have a full health Lottie in the back in case he does lead Thundurus. So I lead Feeny, he leads Metagross. This is nice. I don't really want to switch hard Swampert, I would, but like in my mocks, I saw Grass Knot, Metagross a lot, so I just want to go for Nature's Madness. Do 50% to this Tangrowth, which is nice. I go Pincers, no way he was going for Rock Slide. There he goes for Knockoff, which I chew that hit. And then I predict him to go Metagross, and I go for Knockoff, so that's nice. I go to Fishuka Berry, so of course Fishuka. And then I go into my Feeny because I'm still scared of the Grass Knot. As weird as that sounds, I'm still scared of the Grass Knot. But I go for Nature's Madness. He goes for Meteor Mash. Does 38%. Does not do a ton at all. Then I could just go into Swampert as he goes into Tangrowth. So this is a nice play. But I have a Savali Steel. As he goes on to Latios, probably expecting the Pinsir yet again or something like that. Or the Latias or something like that. But I just go Savali Steel and try to Thunder Wave as he actually does stay in to HP Fire or Ground, whatever. Either way, I get a Thunder Wave off, which is nice, and then I could just go for Parting Shot. I could have gone for Ice Beam there, which would have done a lot to this Crook. But I can Parting Shot here, go into my Swampert, get my Rocks up. He actually stays and goes for his Rocks. That's good play on his part. Then he goes Latios. Now here's where Ice Punch would have been nice because like I could have at least done some damage to this Lottie, rather than just having my Swampert completely walled by it. So I have to go out into my Savali Steel. Hopefully he doesn't predict that. He goes for Thunderbolt, even if he did actually live the HP Ground. So I could go for Ice Beam here and actually get a crit, which really sucks because as you can see he's Figgy Berry. So without the crit he wouldn't have been in Figgy Berry range. So he would have been lower as a result. So that crit kind of sucks. But it's fine. Well, it's not groundbreaking anyway. I go to Lottie because I don't Feeny and Swampert. I didn't want Swampert taking damage because I needed it for Sneasel and Metagross. But I didn't like. I knew he was going for Earthquake there. There's who was in? Yeah, there's no way he was going for Knockoff. Knockoff probably didn't kill. If I was Max, like he doesn't know my spread. If I was Max, it probably did not kill. And all in all, I pretty much expect him to go for Earthquake there. I could go for Ice Beam to KO anything that wants to come in, as Metagross does come in, and it does get 2 KOs, so that's nice. Bullet Punch comes out. I go for Ice Beam, bluffing like maybe Choice or something. I don't know. He goes Sneasel. He doubles out, so that leads me to believe he's not Pursuit. So that's nice. I go into Savali just to sack it. And it's nice because now he can't set up because I have Ice Beam and that'll kill. Then I go Latios. Now I EV'd this Latios to outspeed I think it was a Thundurus creeping Houndoom. I'm pretty sure that's what I did, but it actually turns out he outspeeds me, which is horrible, but I would have gone Pinsir if I had known this would be max speed, but I didn't know if he was Scarfed either, so like I didn't want to risk that. But I go Pinsir now here. I have to pray to hit a Stone Edge, and I do hit the Stone Edge, which is nice, even though I took a large amount of damage from rocks, but it's alright. I could defog them. Pretty much now, here's where a big turn in the game happens. If I make the double out into my Fini on any one of his switches, barring Crocodile, I believe, because Crocodile with enough attack investment actually kills after rocks. But if I catch him on like the Lottie switching or the Tangrowth switching, which are the two switchings he should go out into versus a Swampert, I go out into Fini, I get a defog off, and that's like pretty much game, as like this Sneasel is gonna die. Like I could handle Sneasel with this, with my Swampert, with like 3 out of the 4 mons I have, and then oh my bad, what the hell? What the hell was that? Anyways, my Pinsir actually beats the rest of his team because he's not Scarf Crook, so my Pinsir can just beat the rest of his team. Latios, I don't know if Latios could die to a return, but then Houndoom would clean after that. So yeah, he has to either predict. This is pretty much a 50-50 here. I actually just stay in sacking Swampert because like I could go Houndoom right after and then just threaten this thing out with a Fire Blast and like then sack something like my Swampert to like something like a Crocodile, and then go on into Fini, or just sack something on like a Lottie or a Tangrowth and go a Fini defog and then just win. So that's my plan. He actually overpredicts, goes for Icicle Crash. If anything, I feel like his play was knockoff, but it's fine. As I go for Waterfall, I get that play right, and then I miss a Toxic, which is a bummer, but it doesn't really matter, as I could just go Fini here, defog, get these rocks out of the way. Could defog on Tangrowth. That was my goal, just to get Fini in on Tangrowth and defog away the rocks. He goes for Power Whip, hits both of them. And I go for Fire Blast, just seeing if he was either... I didn't want to go Pinsir just in case he was Koba Berry. So, like, if he was Koba Berry, I could have just lost there. Actually, no. I probably didn't lose because Return, and then Return wouldn't kill. He would go for Oxeye. And then I had to hit Fire Blast. But, yeah, I had to hit Fire Blast just to win, which I didn't want to risk. I go for Dark Pulse because it killed the Tangrowth, and also in case you wanted to go out to Latios, I can 2-KO that thing, which he does go Latios. He goes Tangrowth and then doubles Iron to Crook, so I have to hit a Fire Blast, which I missed the first one, but that really doesn't matter as long as I hit second one, and that again doesn't matter because Pinsir can clean at that point because he's not Koba Berry. But if he was Scarfed Crook, I lost. I pretty much lost if he was Scarf. So thank God he didn't bring Scarf, right? That was just like a good thing he didn't bring Scarf. But like, you know, whew, no Scarf. But I didn't want to risk a Fire Blast miss here, and then some weird reason he lives or returns. So this is like pretty much guaranteed range, even if he's max defense. And return kills. So I beat Ace, which was huge, 1-0, but I'm not complaining, honestly. It would have been nice to get higher differential, but 1-0 is still nice. Next week, we play Uzi, and that's also a big game, because I need to get a differential at this point. Like, I have to pass Paul, or I need, like, Adam or Ace or Paul to lose, and I need to pass them to be in any chance of playoffs. I also have to play Greg, apparently, because like I need to play Greg, because that was a double forfeit, or that was a forfeit on Andrews, but like in order for me to be eligible for playoffs, I need to have like 70% of games played, and if I play Greg, that'll be just above 70. So at the end of the season, after week 10, I'm actually gonna play Greg, or I think Greg's getting a replacement, I'm not sure, but I'm going to play him with using the old teams, so rip. I don't really like the old teams, but we'll have to make do of that. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. More NPL in the future, but that's been it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.